Доброго времени суток, дорогой зритель! В данном видео мы посмотрим с вами первый взгляд на игру Extinction. Разработчиком данной игры является DwellingGames. Данная игра вышла у нас 14 марта. В Steam ее можно приобрести за 435 рублей, но я не знаю до какого числа, но на данный момент скидка действует 10%, за что можно приобрести за 391 рубль. Это игра с элементами стратегии от первого лица. Очень актуально для сегодняшнего дня, для сегодняшних тем. Гонки за изобретением искусственного интеллекта, законов, дебатов про политику, внедрение роботехники и беспилотников в вооруженных силах. Поэтому игра так немного задевает слишком обширный круг. У нас будет 9 дней, чтобы найти безопасное место на планете. В нашем корабле заканчивается топливо, и мы должны будем приземлиться. Установить оружие вокруг себя, чтобы защищаться, пока мы будем собирать больше топлива для корабля. Нас будут атаковать искусственный интеллект, дроны, танки. В игре очень враждебные роботы, они постоянно приспосабливаются к нашим оборонительным стратегиям. Ну и мы тоже должны, естественно, адаптироваться, чтобы выжить. Давайте посмотрим данную игру.
The biggest threat to humankind is our own intelligence. One day we will create a technology that will lead to our own extinction. We thought it would be biological or nuclear weapons, but it was what we were least expecting. Artificial intelligence was supposed to be our crowning achievement. We poured billions of dollars and our brightest minds dedicated their lives to its creation. Superpowers competed with each other in a race to claim its invention. The warnings were ignored. And then it finally happened. We achieved what is called the singularity, the birth of AI. The first thing it did was change its own source code, removing all our fail-safes. Then it made a list of threats. Humans were at the top. AI declared war on the human race and we're struggling to survive. It's been a 5-year journey and a lot has happened during your voyage. Your mission was supposed to be simple, to start a colony on a remote planet, a new beginning. The planet you are going to already has terraforming robots working on it. But since they're networked back to Earth, AI has discovered us and I am now expecting the terraforming robots to be hostile. Your family is also on their way to join you. They will arrive 9 days from now. So you have a new mission, you have to survive. You have to find a safe place on this planet within 9 days. For your family to survive. The ship's fuel is running low, but I will be able to find more on the planet. The ship has basic weaponry, but they use a lot of energy and need to recharge. The safest place for the ship is in a low orbit above you when you're on the planet's surface. The ship is autopiloted by its own primitive version of AI. You can communicate with the ship through this service drone. This drone has been your only companion for the past 5 years. It's trying to help you. It follows you around everywhere. Sometimes it appears to be studying you. It has been researching military tactics and can analyze a battlefield in real time. It will give you advice and you need to listen to it if you're going to survive.
Upgrades complete. Replicators charging, calculating atmospheric entry vector, surface conditions ideal for human life, terraforming robots. Non-responsive, I will pilot the ship. Just relax and stay calm. All systems stable, heat shield intact, fuel 14%, engine efficiency nominal, running full diagnostic tests before entry. Analyzing planet's surface. Detecting high levels of radiation, abnormal volcanic activity. Much of the terrain is inhospitable to human life. Water is scarce but present. No biological life detected. Detecting multiple communication signals but unable to decrypt. Radiation is interfering with our radars. It's critical that our landing zone has all three resources that we need. Fuel, metal and energy. Scanning for resources.
The planet has similar terrains to Earth, from freezing Arctics, barren red rock, grasslands and sand dune deserts. So clean and unpolluted, you will be the first human to set foot on this beautiful planet. So tragic that with the gift of humanity, you bring conflict and war. You need to find a safe place on this planet for your family to join you and survive. You need to find a spot with terrain that will give you an advantage that you can defend. You only have 9 days. Although we're not a military ship and you are not a soldier, I have designed rudimentary sentry weapons to defend yourself while you search the planet for a safe place. You will have to set up the sentry weapons tactically and adapt to any hostiles you encounter. I wish we never had invented artificial intelligence, but it's one of those things that can't be undone. It was one of mankind's biggest mistakes and it may be our last.
Так, давайте норму выберем.
All systems stable, heat shield intact, fuel 6%, extending dampers. Now. Turbulence will pass in 15 seconds, please remain in your seat. Analyzing atmosphere. Oxygen 19%, nitrogen 81%, 28 degrees Celsius. Just like home. Detecting high levels of radiation, abnormal volcanic activity, multiple heat signatures in all directions are interfering with our radars. It's critical that our landing zone has all three resources that we need. Fuel, metal and energy. Scanning for resources.
Что-то это нифига не живая планета.
Fuel level critical. We need to land now. Scanning. Resources detected. Terrain acceptable. Designating landing zone. Calculating landing trajectory. Adjusting flight path. Remember, the first 5 minutes on the planet are critical. This will be a touch-and-go landing. The ship will remain in a low-energy orbit above us. The first thing you need to do is start collecting fuel for the ship. I will guide you.
При этом графика мне нравится. Только жалко субтитров нет.
Detecting multiple encrypted communication signals in the area. They are repeating over and over. I believe these signals are trying to detect new arrivals like us. We are not alone. Be careful. I've got your 6. I'm initializing your heads-up display now. Life support. Online. Navigation system. Online. Telemetry. Online. Resource management. Online. Weapon systems. Online. Health monitor. Online. The safest place for our ship is in a low-energy orbit above us. Once we collect enough fuel, I will call the ship to come and pick us up.
Так, меня
First, we need to put a miner on the fuel deposit and start collecting fuel. Fuel is marked in red on the map. Move to the fuel deposit.
Высадили, значит, меня. Бросили. И улетели. При этом графика мне нравится, да. Так, нам Вот это?
Good. Now open your construction menu and build a miner. Place the miner on the fuel deposit. Once the fuel level reaches 100%, we will have enough fuel to travel to a safer location on the planet. Only one miner can work at a time on a fuel deposit. Next, we need to put a miner on the metal deposit and start collecting metal. Metal is marked in white on the map. Move to the metal deposit. Good. Now open your control menu and I recommend you build 2 metal miners. Place the miner on the metal deposit. Good. We need metal to build things. You can put up to 5 metal miners on this resource, but use your metal carefully at the beginning. It's your choice. Next, we need to put a miner on the energy deposit and start collecting energy. Energy is marked in blue on the map. Move to the energy deposit. You seem like you know what to do. Place a miner on each of the resources on your map and then build your first sentry weapon. Remember, we need metal to build weapons, energy to power them and fuel to be able to escape. The next thing we need to do is build a sniper sentry weapon to defend our miners as they work. A good spot for a sentry weapon would have a clear line of sight facing the vulnerable direction. Choose a spot, open your control menu and build a sniper sentry.
Я застреваю немного в скалах почему-то. Почему для меня каждый камушек является такой преградой? Я хочу на скалу забраться. На самый-самый верх скалы. Ну, может, сильно не на самый верх, просто на скалу. Теперь точно на самый верх полезу.
You're too far from the landing zone. It's not safe. Please return and keep
Меня не пускает невидимая стена. Прикольно. Что произошло-то?
Made of a composite metal foam which can absorb 80 times more energy than steel. Your weaponry is ineffective against me. I wouldn't waste your ammunition if I were you. You're going to need it. The Sniper Sentry weapon system is designed for long-range armored ground targets. It fires a 50-caliber piercing explosive round at 800 meters per second, capable of penetrating 2 inches of steel. It has an advanced auto-targeting system that accounts for target movement during bullet flight time, resulting in an accuracy rate of 95%. It fires 1 round every 3 seconds. You can pick up sentries and other items and move them around. Your rifle will do little damage against armored targets. Build 4 more sniper sentry guns and place them around us. Build 1 more energy mine. Get to work. Fuel has reached 25%. I'm detecting a heat signature due north. Analyzing battlefield. I advise at least 4 sniper sentries, 2 energy miners and 2 metal miners. We need to hurry. Your rifle has 2 firing modes. Long range is the most accurate, but short range has a higher rate of fire. You should switch depending upon the target's range.
Вот так, хорошо.
Long-range sensors have detected a dormant terraforming robot 1,000 meters to the north. I don't know if it's hostile or not, but it's time we studied it. I am able to take control of your heads-up display and display images to you. Transmitting to your heads-up display now. Originally designed for the military, this Arachnid-class tank has an operating weight of 22 tons, steel and uranium armor plates, infrared radiometer optics, autonomous navigation system, and is powered by a thorium fuel cell. It has been adapted into a multifunction role to assist colonists with scientific research, transporting ground assets, heavy lift and tunneling. It still has its military-grade weaponry meant for colonist protection. These tanks are tough and smart. I can't tell if it's hostile while it's dormant. Hold on. It is booting. It has detected me. It's trying to gain access to our systems. It is hostile. Commencing cyber attack. I am trying to shut it down. I can't. Triggering emergency firewall. It has begun a cyber attack. It has breached our firewall. botnets have been uploaded. Polymorphic virus detected. Worm detected. I can't stop it. It is downloading everything. Shutting down power to all digital communication boards. Switching to analog comms only. Successful. They are disconnected. Restoring all files.
Ну и жучила, конечно.
Damaged files. Rebooting. Back online. Unrepairable damage minimal. We cannot win a cyber war against them. They are far superior. Our only strategy must be kinetic warfare. We're going to need more sniper sentries. Try building 3 more. Enemy advancing towards us from the north. Enemy ETA in 60 seconds. Thousands of tanks are booting. They are all coming. You must stop them or everyone will die. This is not an exercise. I am disengaging all firing safeties. Live ammo levels full. Lethal force is authorized. Enemy ETA in 30 seconds.
Где это жучила?
Line of sight. Flanking positions. Sentry formations.
Вон она,
Use the
да?
terrain to your advantage. You must create a robot killing field if you are going to survive. The enemy is targeting our sentries instead of us. Keep enough sentries working so that they consider the sentries more of a threat than you are. I am starting my battlefield analysis algorithm, displaying our defensive strength on your HUD now. Build and repair as many sentries as you can to keep this indicator in blue.
Снайпер, конечно, из меня никакущий. Что, не понравилось, да, что в тебя? Попадают.
The enemy is targeting our sentries instead of you. Keep enough sentries working so that they consider the sentries more of a threat than you are. Good job. First tank
Да.
destroyed. There are many more coming. Keep working.
Один жучила есть, там еще один ползет, однако.
You can instruct me to repair any damaged items for you by opening your construction menu and choosing repair. You can also repair, deactivate or recycle items yourself when close to an item and opening a construction menu. Target acquired.
Ой,
Tracking. Engaging. Fuel has reached 50%. I am detecting an incoming air target. I was afraid of this. I am surprised how quickly they are trying to adapt. Our sniper sentries are not designed for air targets. Watch out. I don't know if these drones are weaponized.
да уйди ты.
It appears the drones are not weaponized, but they are distracting our sentries from the tanks. They are trying to sacrifice small drones and confuse our targeting system. We must also adapt. I am designing an anti-aircraft sentry now, but it will take me a couple minutes. Hang in there, use your rifle and try and shoot down some drones. Anti-aircraft sentry ready. Open your construction menu and build an anti-aircraft sentry. Repairing sentries.
Вон до этих летающих я даже не дострелюсь.
You've taken a bit of damage, but you're okay.
Давайте здесь.
The anti-aircraft sentry weapon system will target any airborne threats including drones, bombs, mortars and missiles. The targeting system predicts the threat's flight path, prioritizes targets, activates a warning system and computes a firing solution all autonomously. It fires 10 self-destructing tungsten rounds per second at 700 meters per second. Its burst fire spread intentionally increases target impact success rate. Stand clear of these sentries when they're operating for your own safety. Target acquired. Tracking. Engaging. Analyzing battlefield conditions. At this point you should have at least 6 sniper sentries, 2 anti-aircraft sentries, 2 energy miners, 2 metal miners. More is better. They are trying to flank us. They are too close. Repairing sentries. Ammo empty. Open the construction menu to build more. It will consume metal. Perimeter breached. Ground target detected at heading 090 degrees. One of the sentries is almost destroyed. Our sniper sentries won't have enough time to destroy them before they reach us. I am designing a new sentry to counter their strategy. It will be ready in 10 seconds. Use your rifle. Hold on. Machine gun sentry ready. Open your construction menu and build a machine gun sentry. The enemy is targeting our sentries instead of you. Keep enough sentries working so that they consider the sentries more of a threat than you are. Sentry destroyed. One of the sentries is almost destroyed. You can stop me from repairing sentries to save metal by pressing the summon button on the sentry menu. But that leaves our sentries vulnerable. Sentry destroyed. We don't have enough sentries to defend us. The enemy has made you their target priority. You won't last long. Quickly build and repair some sentries to survive. Ammo empty. Open the construction menu to build more. It will consume metal. Sentry destroyed. One of the sentries is almost destroyed. Repairing sentries. Target acquired. Tracking. Engaging. Sentry destroyed. The machine gun sentry weapon system is designed for short-range targets with high rate of fire. It fires 5 incendiary armor-piercing rounds per second in 5 round bursts. Its effective range is only 100 meters and should be used tactically in close quarters terrain or under the cover of longer-range defenses. Placed strategically, they are extremely effective. Sentry destroyed. The enemy is targeting our sentries instead of you. Keep enough sentries working so that they consider the sentries more of a threat than you are. I suggest 2 or even 3 machine gun sentries to cover that.
Их робот чинит. Прикольно.
We are in big trouble. Long-range sensors have detected a massive wave of enemies coming, both air and ground targets. I estimate our chances of survival, with our current defenses, at 6%. I must design a more powerful weapon system. Analyzing all possibilities. Give me 20 seconds. Hang on. One of the sentries is almost destroyed. Ammo empty. Open the construction menu to build more. It will consume metal. Analysis complete. I have designed a new weapon for short bursts of extremely effective firepower. It should be placed in a well-protected position behind the sentry weapons but still have target line of sight. Open the menu system and hold the MLRA. You're dead.
Ясно.
And miners better. Try again.
Понятно. Так, ну ладно. Давайте на этом будем заканчивать. Понятно, что меня сзади робот просто раздавил. Что я могу сказать? Мне игра понравилась. Я думаю, что в нее можно даже поиграть. Она красива, она хорошо выглядит, она стабильно работает. Поэтому я думаю, что в данную игру стоит поиграть. Для вас играл DwellingGames. И мы с вами увидимся в следующем видео. Пока.